Abortion has been such a sensitive topic since way before Rose versus Wade back in 1973. Such a sensitive subject that it divides the nation. But if we focus on the right reasons why abortion should be legal, it will help us understand better how this service has benefited society. As mentioned previously, abortion is such a controversial subject that it was one of the main topics during the last presidential debate from both parties. As terrible as abortion sounds, there is another side to it that is the lives of the children at the hands of unfit parents, children who will end up in the foster care system. The nation is so divided when it comes to abortion, and some are very close-minded. As I ask you today, let's be open-minded while we discuss this subject further. Denying abortion would cause more women to be unemployed, uneducated, on welfare, Medicaid, and some kind of government assistance. Many women who choose to have an abortion don't have the financial resources to take care of a child. It is estimated by guttermatcher.org that roughly 42% of women that have an abortion are below the poverty level. A study conducted by the University of California at San Francisco reports that women who were unable to obtain abortions were more than likely to stay in an abusive relationship and become victims of domestic violence. Criminalizing abortion does not stop them. It just makes these procedures to be more unsafe. According to the study done by the National Center of Biotechnology Information, criminalizing abortions causing thousands of deaths each year. Amnesty.org, the World Health Organization, estimates that roughly 22 million unsafe abortions take place each year. A majority of them are happening in developing countries. Criminalizing abortion also deters women and girls from seeking post-abortion care due to any complications. Children born to a product of an unwanted pregnancy tend to end up in foster care, tend to be raised by grandparents, live in a hostile environment, unsafe environment. Many of these children will be physical, mentally, and sexually abused. Politicians worry so much about protecting a pregnancy, but who protects these children after birth? Politicians suggest that adoption is available, but do they truly understand the numbers of all the children that are currently in foster care? The childrensright.org estimates that there's roughly 443,000 children in a given year in America in foster care. The number of children is so small compared to the number of newly available unwanted children. Legal access to abortion would help decrease these numbers at a high rate. Currently, there are about 9 different states that have passed what is called a heartbeat law, also known as an abortion cannot be performed past 6 weeks of conception. Well, the average woman will not find out she's expecting until after 6 weeks of conception, which is around that time frame or past that time frame, making it very difficult for women to obtain these services. I do agree that there has to be a limitation as to up to how many weeks an abortion can be performed. However, this small time frame that is provided, in my opinion, is setting up women for failure. As mentioned before, who protects these children? Social workers, CPS agents are not enough to go around, and many children unfortunately end up falling through the cracks. Children who live in horrific lives, as mentioned, sexually abused, mentally, physically abused. No child should ever have to endure such as life. Don't get me wrong, there is no excuses for an unfit parent, and there is nothing that can excuse a parent doing such to their child. However, children do not have a choice of who their parent is going to be. So today I say to you, please let's think about this Abortion is a person's choice as well. It is a hard choice, I'm sure, that they have to make. It is not an easy choice, but at the end of the day, it is a mature choice that they can make that could hopefully prevent a child from having enduring such a evilness that this world can bring. Thank you.